Okay. Oh, okay. I left one volume on. Lovely. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome back after my day off. Let's see. We have a level 37. We're getting very close to 38. Our last sneak level. We have all three of those. Both of those. I think, did we put, yeah, we put another one in armor. That's 39. That's 39. Alright, so at level 38 we could just hold the point and get the 2 levels and finish up armor and gun nut, or we could get our 1 point here. We'll have to see. I'm gonna put this one in rifleman though. Well, hang on. Let's go ahead and do locksmith. That's going to give us the master locksmith. We'll be able to pick any lock. Okay, that's what we're going to do. All right. I mean, we are technically an assassin. We should be able to pick locks, you know. In one more second, I think there may be. Go. Okay, now I noticed that I have not cleaned up my hometown very much, and I haven't even cleaned up my house very much. Haven't done much at all here. I got food, water, and a bed to sleep, and that's where I quit pretty much here. I haven't fixed any roofs or anything like that. 5 people here, so I don't have a recruitment beacon here either. Now what I'm looking for is there's supposed to be a radiation removing archway thing, but I can't remember exactly where it's at. I think it might be in here, but I'm not sure. Yeah, right there. Requires 2 power. Hey, Paul. Doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good. Enjoying my day off. Ready to get back at it. Gonna do some Fallout tonight, and then we're gonna drop back into WoW tomorrow. But yeah, how you doing, brother? Alright, so let me stand up here and hit the button. My radiation is gone. Lovely. I like it. Do I have to hit the button to turn it off? Okay. What? Hey, Dust Bunny. Alright, Paul. I got you, brother. I appreciate you dropping in, as always. I don't even have a bed in here. Where did I put all the beds? Yeah, I have done nothing in Sanctuary. Here's all the beds with no roof, but it's fine. That is a Nuka-Cola Quantum rat stack. It was a quest line that I did way earlier, and I was able, because the original quest line is two hunters were hunting him down. They were going to kill him, and I went through the quest line that gave me two guns, and I was able to actually interact with him and give him Nuka-Cola Quantum and tell him to come back to my settlement. So he came back to the settlement, and that's where he's been living ever since, with nobody shooting at him, trying to kill him. Because I didn't want him to die. I mean, he's the only rad stag in the game that, you know, glows Nuka-Cola Quantum colors. So yeah. All right. So what we're gonna do it here in Sanctuary. Oh yeah, he's somewhere around here. He looks really cool in the dark. And he wanders around. Yeah, there he is. But yeah. That is him. And yeah, like I said, he was hunted and I didn't want him to be hunted, so I sent him here. So he could live in peace and live out his life. But yeah, we're gonna do the thing here. I can't get rid of these bushes or these or even those. And I have to be very careful because for some reason SCAP is still a part of this, even though I don't have SCAP any longer. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Like over here, there is a dead zone through here going that way, where you can't scrap any bushes or anything like that. But if I come over somewhere in here, like, yeah, I can scrap the bushes at my own house, but everything that way and that way I can't scrap. So yeah, it's so weird. Whenever you start getting scrapping mods and adding them to it and everything, it gets really weird. And just to further explain, deer in Fallout 4 are called rad stags. Radiation stags, basically. But it's just like bears are called yaoguai, the Chinese name for bear. They're not called bears. So rad stags are just basically deer that have been left over, that survived and, you know, had babies and thrived and all that good stuff. So all right, so we are going to need a lot of power. Do we have, what do I need? Science rank 4. I need science rank 4 for a fusion generator, which would give me 100 power. I could drop a fusion generator and that would be enough for this whole thing. All right, let's see. Science rank 4. Requires level 41. I'm level 37. I don't think I want to wait that long. Rad. R-A-D is in Delta. Rad. Like radiation. Stags. Rad stags. So I don't think we want to wait that long for a nuclear fusion generator. So, yes, that's it. Rad stags. So this one will produce 10. And there she goes. All right, we'll chain all those together. And this will be our central platform. All right. So there are bugs flying in front of my outside camera.
Did you find a good spot to build your signal interceptor?
Yeah, ready to build the rest of it.
Good. I think I got a handle on this crazy contraption. At least as much as I can tell. Until we actually try to build it.
Hang on,
Here's a list of 3 things that may be harder to find. I think I'll be able to pull together everything else we're gonna need. I'll meet you over at the building site and see if we can actually make this thing work.
Okay, let's get started.
I'd better get started.
Okay, one thing to keep in mind while you're building this, it all needs to be wired together so all the pieces can talk to each other. I'll see you over at the building site. Good luck.
All right. So we got the 40 power. I'm not sure. We may need a little more than that, but we'll see. Okay, so now the next part is going to be this, and we have to snap it. There we go. Snap it in. Then we need the dish pointed that away. And then we need the control panel. We're going to put right there. All right, so there we go.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Yep.
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens. Getting cold feet? I don't blame you.
He sounds so confident that I didn't really want to step up here, but here we are.
Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay?
Decoration.
Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And...
the whole thing is...
Got it!
Decoration?
Hold on to your butt!
I'll hold on more to my butt. What? We are in the Institute. All right, so we want to load the holotape. Network scanner. Yeah, we rerouted the signal. Yay. All right. So y'all be prepared for this because we're about to see the Institute.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Well, they're not trying to kill me yet. So here we go.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. Mommy's here
I
now.
don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help
I mean,
me!
you really can't blame the
There's
kid.
someone here, help me!
Sean, please. Calm down. I'll get you out of there.
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand.
I
We're only
understand.
just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
This is insane. All of it.
The degree of trauma you're experiencing right now is understandable. Please, just try to relax. I know this is all
I'll tell you
difficult
that
to
in just a
take
second.
Just help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, but I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered
tells
a
the
great
story
deal
here.
to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been... It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
It's really you. After all this time.
Yes. It's true. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the sun.
Be quiet.
But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
Hell of a story, but I guess it does make sense.
I'm glad you're willing to accept the truth. It's quite encouraging. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you?
In a manner of speaking, yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
After what I've seen, I pity the man. He was as much a victim as anything.
After what he did to you, I'm shocked you would be so generous. But yes, I understand you've experienced things. Perhaps you ended up knowing him better. I, for one, will never truly forgive him. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
I think I've heard enough for now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Yes, that's what I want.
I know. I know you've been through so much. I'm pleased to see it has not impaired your judgment. Forgive me. I'd assume that after everything I'm sure you've seen above ground, you would be more than a bit biased against us. There is much to be done. You'll need time to acclimate yourself, a chance to become acquainted with our procedures.
I'll do whatever it takes. It's worth it.
I am glad to hear that. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Okay, so that's our introduction to Father, and I'll lay the groundwork because you haven't really experienced Fallout 4 in its completion yet. So, at the very beginning of the games, the last day of humanity, as it was before nuclear war happens, and you talk to a Vault-Tec guy, you get a space in the vault. You're chilling out with your wife and your kid Sean and your robot Codsworth, when across the news it comes that they are dropping nuclear bombs. Nuclear explosions have been happening. So you grab your family and you haul ass to the vault. You leave Codsworth behind. When you get to the vault, they're like, oh, we just got to do some tests and we got to acclimate you and then we'll go deeper in the vault, blah, 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 whatever. It was all a lie because they put you in cryo freeze. And you're in cryo freeze for over 200 years. Well, somewhere in the middle of that, about, like he said, 60 years before this present time, Kellogg comes in with a team and they kidnap the baby and kill her husband because he's the one holding the baby. So they grab Sean and he doesn't want to let go because he's their father, you know, and he's like, no, I'm keeping my kid, get away from me. And Kellogg shoots him in the head. So you get refrozen. Well, 60 years later, you don't know it's 60 years. All you know is, you know, your kid got kidnapped. That's all you know, because, you know, in cryo stations, time doesn't, your brain is asleep. The time doesn't work. And then you've seen most of everything that we've done to actually get here. And then he explains the whole story of why they did it, because they wanted to make synthetics that were as close to human as possible. And they've done it. And this character has always been bad signals on OBS. Lovely. All right, OBS, stop with the bad signals. Yeah, OBS signals dropped. They keep dropping. Let's see if we can wait out the signal. And it keeps going from red signals back to green, so it's gonna act up on us for a little while. Hopefully it'll straighten up. But anyway, that's the story. Now, when I start the next playthrough, I was planning on doing an entire thing with the beginning and all of it. He is about 60 years old in 6 months, because the baby is about, well, the baby was 3 to 6 months old, I believe. But yeah, he is 60 and then some whatever months.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary.
It's
Hey,
an
Doc.
honor to have you.
I
I don't
really
know.
am. You really
Most
are
of them
here.
have lasted long
Well,
past
all
their
right.
projected lifespans.
I'm Allie.
If you
Allie
ask
Fillmore.
me, they
You
were
can think
built
of me as
pretty
the
well.
Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much. I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll be a load off Sean's mind. Take your time. Get yourself acquainted. There's a lot to take in. Plenty of things you won't find topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Goodbye, then. Well, I can't
Yep.
argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full
Greetings.
3.
So most of the Institute, they're kind of cold and aloof because they're all scientists. Every one of them, just about, are scientists.
Assist you today.
Let's see what you got there, buddy.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Okay, so he does have one thing that we do want to eventually get, and that's Experiment 18A. It is a plasma rifle. We'll need a lot of ammo for it, but this is one of the legendary weapons that you can get in the game. This is the only place you get this is from the Institute. You have to actually go into the Institute and talk to this guy to get this. But since we're planning on doing it anyway, we'll pick that up. But right now it's 4,000 caps. We have 2,000 basically, so. No, give me my plasma one back. We don't want to sell those. Thank you. And you can have the shotgun shells. All right. That's most of your money. We can dump this off later. I may pull that legendary affix off. Don't care about melee damage. This one we have to put together. Okay. Okay. Now, while the signals are still acting up, we're just going to meet the heads of the 4 divisions. We have to get a chip in our Pip-Boy that's going to let us teleport inside and out of it, so that we can actually leave the Institute. Plus, we've also got to break into Virgil's lab and go find that serum he's looking for.
Keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't patched your navigation software, do so after this meeting. The last thing we need is more synths bumping into walls. All right, that's all for now. You can resume your duties.
A clean and healthy work environment is essential to maximum productivity. I apologize for any disruptions that my work might cause you. If you encounter a hazardous chemical spill, please alert the Facilities Division immediately.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do. Good to see you. Feeling well today?
That was another courser. So yeah.
All systems nominal.
We're gonna meet the biggest jerk in the Institute. And I plan on taking him down.
To knock some heads together.
What now?
They're dragging their feet on the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. You know, send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see. Constant vigilance is vital to preventing synth escapes.
The Directorate should take the synth escapes more seriously. Doc?
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
I guess we'll find out.
Indeed. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I hate to break it to you, but you're cool. I'm good for now. Thanks.
Very well.
Scanning unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
Yeah, Justin Ayo's going down. That I can promise y'all. I just have to do enough quests and everything and missions in here to get it to give me the quest so I can take him down. I'm actually going to wind up framing him for something that he didn't really do, but I don't care because I don't like the guy.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes,
No, I'm
I know
not.
who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
Well,
Don't worry. I promise I won't get in your way.
Thank you, I do appreciate that. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that will come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
Nope, I'm good. Thank you.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
All right.
Yep. Get back to work.
Yeah?
So now we have the chip that we can get in and out. Remind me to stay on your good side. Dr. Lee is quite the snoot. She really is. However, she is... It's not intentional with her. She is just so focused on everything that she's doing. That's what she has tunnel vision. It was the same way pretty much in Fallout 3. Cause she is one of the characters that was in Fallout 3 also.
Is it true food supplement 77 has been discontinued?
But yeah, she is pretty stuck on herself. If I do a Brotherhood playthrough, it's really funny because I have to recruit her to do the Brotherhood ending. You don't exactly have to, but you have an opportunity to recruit her, and if you do, you can threaten to have her shot if she doesn't do what you tell her to, and it's hilarious. We might do that one day. Alright, so let's talk to this guy, and then we gotta break into Virgil's lab, and it won't
I've
be...
been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warwick. He's eager to get that going, so I've had to put everything else to one side.
I wonder how the Warwick family
Doctor?
is doing.
Welcome.
Young Wally
So
must
good
be
to
close
have
to
you
10
here.
years old by
Dr.
now.
Clayton Holder,
It's remarkable
head of the
that any
Bioscience
child can
Division.
survive for so
I
long.
can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is, but I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
I'm good for now, thank you.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care, then.
Yep. Now, normally, to get into Virgil's lab, you come behind here, you hack this terminal, and you turn off this laser grid, and you go right through that door. Easy peasy. You like me just fine, Dust Bunny.
Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results.
But yeah, I wouldn't want to come across these guys in a dark alley either. But anyway, so normally that's how you get in if you can hack. We, however,
security's too tight.
Cannot hack. So we have to do it a different way.
Please resist any urge you might
Dr.
feel to
Holdren,
eat the
I was told you were
specimens on the
looking for me.
hydroponic garden.
Yes. The retrieval team supposedly arrived with the surface sample. What state is it in?
Unfortunately, there's been too much harmful exposure for it to be useful. From preliminary testing, it appears the water radiation was lethal.
All the same, I'd like to see it. We could still learn something.
Of course. Doctor, I was thinking, if our modified subject deteriorated so quickly, then how can anything else possibly survive up there?
Frankly, they don't. The surface is still too dangerous for life to truly thrive. That's why what we do here is so important.
So what we're gonna do is sneak in the back door, which I'm a master of. Let's save all our progress so we don't have to do any of that again, though.
Sweet.
All of these things have stuff that we need in them, but if I pick everything up, it's going to be so much weight, and you really can't set up a supply beacon in here. Okay, yeah, I could. Okay.
That's it.
Okay, now it gets dangerous. All right, there's a dead synth. Oh. Not like we don't have enough, but
Nice.
pork and beans. Ugh. Bam, yeah, cereal, of course. I'm carrying too much. Great. All right, hold up. We are carrying too much, so I need to stash some stuff I can come back for later. Which means we need to come back in here. That's still a lot of weight. These all have stuff that I need. Okay. Now, when I do get back in here, this stuff may be gone. I don't like the texture of pork, and I don't like the texture of the beans in pork and beans. And I had a bad experience when I was about 8 or 9 with pork and beans. We got in a fight, they won, and I haven't liked them since. Let's see if I go to put a salvage beacon in here. Your settlers aren't welcome here and won't be able to pick up your items. Okay. So I just have to store that. Now, by the time I do come back, the container may have reset itself. The thing with the pork and beans is they were mushy beans, and I don't like, unless it's black-eyed peas, I'm not going to mush up beans too much. But they were very mushy, and they had like a sandy texture. I don't know if that's going to make sense or not, but the texture was just way off from what I like. And yeah, I did not have a good experience with it. My dad got mad at me because we were sitting at a kids table. There were 3 of us, and he's like, "You're gonna eat them pork and beans." So I ate them, and then I gave them back, and nobody appreciated that, especially at the table where I was sitting. Let's see. I don't really want to drop food items that I can cook. Let's drop a couple of sweet rolls. I'll miss my sweet rolls, but it's okay. All right. Oh, I need to put my helmet back on. So I'm going to keep this because I want to take that affix off and see if I can put that on my other armor. I'm going to keep the deliver and the operator. So yeah, this is, and the signals are still going in and out, y'all. I do apologize for that. Hopefully it'll square itself away. All right, now there is an Assaultron in here, and most of the time that Assaultron happens to be a legendary Assaultron, so we're gonna have to be very careful.
Yes.
And I'm only gonna pick up stuff that I actually am gonna need, like duct tape. You can always use duct tape. That may have sounded creepy, but it wasn't meant to be. Well, maybe I don't know. Anyway, it wasn't meant to be creepy, but you know. We're not gonna pick up bottles. That's fine. I am not hearing the Assaultron. There it is, though. It was not a legendary. All right, there we go. The danger has passed. Like, literally. I'm just picking up most of the adhesive laying around. More cereal and spam. Yay. Now, Virgil's laboratory is way back here. Now, if we had the hacking ability and we could have hacked and went in the back way, it's not as bad. But just think, the project he was working on was top secret, and he's back here in the older sections of the Institute where nobody else is. Just imagine what he was working on. Oh, I'm not picking up the cat meat. I'm looking right at it. Can I not? Here we go. Oh, we have disarmed it. Pre-war money doesn't weigh anything really, so again.
Got it.
Let's open the door. Now we are at his lab and look at the super mutant. So Brian Virgil, who is himself a super mutant at the moment, was working on the FEV virus, and he was turning people into super mutants by infecting them with the virus and then studying them. So now we know what he was doing. But because we do believe in science, we're going to get his cure and bring it to him. All right. I need a container though. How much overweight am I? 4 pounds. All right. Let's drop the microscope and keep the high-powered ones. That should work. All right. Now this is going to take us back to the bioscience division on the other side of that laser grid. But from this side, you don't have to hack it, I don't believe. You can just tap into the computer and deactivate laser grid. And boom, we're out of here. And the good thing about that is nobody questions you. Oh yeah. But I will give him accolades that he did leave. He ran away from the Institute because there are holotapes that tell what he's really thinking, and he's not liking the FEV project, and he's talking to him about doing something, and they're like, you're going to do this project, we want to know, we want to get all this done, blah blah blah. And he's like, all right, I'm out. Now here's the second greatest thing about the Institute. All right, let's go see Brian Virgil. Let's go to the map. I'm in the Institute right now. I'm just going to teleport Brian Virgil.
Warning. Hazardous radiation levels detected.
Come here, Brian.
Well, I'm glad to see completely vaporize you. Let's see. Retrovirus has matured nicely. Density gradient is high. Recombinant counter-intron sequences look stable. Transcriptive exon strands have formed.
That's good.
It is. But there's only one way to know if it works.
Yeah, it's doing the buffering again, y'all. The signals, they're going in and out, but hopefully they'll eventually level out. So just hang out. We're hoping it's gonna get better. All right, it'll work, dude. It will work.
Don't worry.
I hope so. We just have to let the retrovirus run its course. I'm going to rest for a while. I'm back in a few days, maybe a week, and... well, I guess we'll see. In any event, you kept your end of our bargain. Thank you.
I am a person of my word. Okay, so we've taken care of Brian now, and we're going back to the Institute. All we have to do now is click on the Institute. Uh-oh. We have to go outside. Yeah. I forgot that. Now, if I'm in the Institute, I can teleport, but I have to be outside to teleport back to the Institute.
Warning. Hazard.
Some places you can teleport from. Some you cannot. So now, let's go to the Institute. There we go. When you join the Institute, you get the ability to teleport wherever you want to go on the map. So if I wanted to, I could teleport wherever and then teleport back to the Institute. And when you teleport, it only takes about 3 minutes. Let's say I left the Institute and I used my APC to travel somewhere, it's going to take hours. This takes minutes. So this is a very time-saving commodity that we have gotten ourselves into here. Okay, so we are hungry and thirsty.
You're here. Glad you made it.
Of course I'm here.
I have a variety.
Yep, you have a variety of items. Yay. Again, I need to just go back and rebuild some weapons and tear apart some armor and stuff. I don't really have a lot I want to sell, but we're so close to being a weight with everything we're carrying. Let's sell 7 cram. That's going to be more money than you got, so let's sell 5. There we go. Okay, very good. Now I came down the stairs. Allie was here, so let's go right back up here. There's Sean. There's the other Sean.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
It's amazing.
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are still our creations. When you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree that we know what is best for our synths. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
We'll bring that synth home.
That would be best for everyone. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
So we will go to Sanctuary first. Hey, it is dark, and I haven't built any lights here for people.
Mother Nature never ceases to amaze. Through all the post-war devastation, the sunrise is still quite...
Where did I get a damn disease from, I wonder? All right, so we have Sturgis.
What's up?
Here's that holotape you gave me. Full of Institute data. I hope.
Well, all right. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
The Institute isn't our enemy, remember.
I know, but it never hurts to be prepared. Just in case they decide the Commonwealth isn't big enough for the both of us. All the good stuff on here is going to be encrypted. So the first job is to see if I can crack it. After that, well, I'll have to see what I've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe.
And that's a hilarious thing too, because at the beginning of the game, when you rescue them from Concord, he's like, you know, cracking codes ain't my forte. You know, hacking computers and stuff like that ain't my forte. And now he's over here with a holotape from the Institute, just talking about cracking it and all that. And this is what's left of my wonderful teleporter. Yeah. But it worked. We seem to have picked up something. What do we got? Fatigue, huh? Require more sleep. Yeah. Let's, do I have antibiotics on me? I don't have an antibiotic on me, but I should be able to make one. Let's just dump some stuff. Alright, I'm going to keep the deliverer. I'm going to look at the operator to see if I can rework it. I'm going to keep that on me for right now. Put this stuff up. Down to 10 purified water. I need to pick up some water. All right, that's our normal weight, around 172. Oh, there's Carrington's prototype. That needs to go to Red Rocket. All right. Oh yeah, all of our ammo is at Red Rocket too. All right, we'll leave this here though for right now. Purified water. Give me that. Okay. Healing. Antibiotics. All right. We don't have psycho. We can make some psycho. All right, there we go. All right. It's antibiotics. Bam. Yay. Now let's eat some food. Properly fed. Drink lots of water. Right? Hello. Can we get rid of my radiation, please? There we go. All right. Save. Okay, so now we are healed up, fed. We've dropped our weight. We're at 183 though. So we're up from 176 or 172. Did I make that much food? And oh, we picked up the water, right? 32 water. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay. Well, when we go to Libertalia, we'll be able to use our grenades. So our, not grenades, our beacons. Okay. All right. Signals keep going in and out. They're red again. All right, so while we're waiting on that, let's go to the Institute because we want instantaneous travel. We don't want hours and hours of travel. You have to go to the Institute and then you have to leave the Institute and go where you want. That gives you travel within a few minutes instead of hours. All right, and then we're going to Libertalia. Which Libertalia is right right over here-ish, or right over here. It's right across from Nordhagen Beach. So we're gonna go to Nordhagen Beach. I'm surprised it's not showing up. Let's do that map. Yeah, I'm surprised it's not it wants me to go there first. But I'm gonna go to Nordhagen Beach and we're gonna go this way. Actually, I did forget to look at my weapons because I'm an idiot sometimes. There should be, or I can put up a weapons bench here. All right, so there is a chemistry station. I want to look here real quick. Not that one, that one. Oh, we're gonna make a jetpack. I mean, the name of the episode is Wings Over Avalon, so yeah. Jetpack. All right, and then let's do a weapons bench. There's ammo crafting, armor. Weapons workbench. let's look at the operator. We could do irradiated. That would be interesting. That's more damage though. But it knocks the range out. $74. Let's do that. Range is 95, range is 191. We'll do that. It's gonna be a little bit heavier, but I'm fine with that. And the legendary. That's it's not going to be as powerful, but this one does 134. This one does 120 plus 25 radiation damage. So it's not quite as powerful as this one, but it will work. All right. Yeah, I know it's irritating, folks. I really do. It's irritating me, but if I go out and reset everything to try to get better signals, then it ends the stream and I have to come in to start the stream over and everybody has to find me again and all that. And it gets really irritating. There's my courser.
I'm ready to move in, ma'am.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, ma'am. Designation X688.
I love
already
X688.
neutralized the perimeter guard. Just give the word, and we can start the assault on the main flotilla.
All right, let's go.
Right behind you, ma'am.
The courser is going to be right behind me. 308s are good. Now, I don't set off mines anymore, but we will pick them up because he'll set them off. Yeah. Let's do a headshot. Seems pretty effective to me.
Try.
You know what? Let me pick that up. Ah,
Minor
you
lacerations
freaking idiot.
detected.
All right. Well, at least we can.
Area secured.
All right, that one's dead. You need a solid
My
weapon, dude.
orders are to help you capture the synth in Libertalia. I'll be
Are your
waiting
orders to step on landmines to blow me up too? I'm just curious. All right. Jetpack.
following your lead.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to follow my lead very long. All right. That's a dummy. There is... What are you doing, dude?
Better make your peace.
Hey, this is gonna be fun.
That was a hell of a shot. The boats are moving up and down. That was nice. All right. And he's just calmly walking around. All right, we come in over there. There's also a dude with a fat man right there. I don't feel like getting shot with a fat man today. Oh, legendary, is it? Alright. Yeah, good luck with that. Where is that legendary at? Where'd he go? Wait, are y'all gonna... Oh, y'all are gonna piss me off. Okay. Alright. He's... right there. Okay. Let's see how you do without a knee. Flipping. There we go.
Minor lacerations detected.
That is close to the effective range. All right. Okay, now we got another one right there. Oh, that was a misclick. What are you doing, Courser? Are you gonna shoot anything, or? Legendary Raiders still. Oh, he's dead. Okay, so this guy, he dodged a bullet. Yeah, that's pretty close to my effective range. Take that out of the equation. Oh, the boat's moving and I'm out of breath here. No, gotcha. Alright, that dude's still hiding behind a wall, so we gotta go get him because he's not coming out from behind that wall.
Oh man, come back! I was having fun!
You were having fun, huh?
Scared, huh? You should be!
Got it.
When you turn up,
Alright,
you're
where's
dead.
the dude having fun?
Oh, I know you're here. I'll find you. Only a fucking coward hides!
He's over here. Oh, there you are. What were you doing, if not hiding? The irony. I shot a few that were here, but they've probably fallen through. Brotherhood of Steel.
Yes. Got it.
Now, how much are we at right now? We are at 217 to 280. Wow. Oh yeah, we took the backpack off because we have the jetpack on. So, yeah, Let's do that, that. We're gonna send all this to Red Rocket. All right, now if we take the elevator across, we're gonna get our asses shot. I'm just saying, because we're in the wide open. They can see us coming and they're gonna open up on us. So we're gonna take a different route. All right, so first things first, we're gonna get some heal over time going. Then I'm gonna get some Rad-X going. And we're going swimming.
This ain't good. Get over here! Quick! What is it? Oh, shit! What do we do? What do you think, dumbass? Everybody up! We got trouble!
All right. Nope. That's the legendary. We kicked his ass earlier. Now these stairs are generally a death trap, because when you start up those stairs, there's two guys to the left, so we're gonna have to be very careful. We are still hidden at the moment, though. Easy peasy.
When you turn up, you're dead!
Nice.
No sign of him now.
3 mini nukes, 10 packing a fat man. All right. We want to make sure they don't get their hands on that.
Who's out there?
Nobody but us chickens.
Nothing there now.
I told you there was nobody out here. Right. Going in Captain's cabin. There's a very nice shotgun in here.
Hold up a moment,
as you
ma'am.
will see in a moment.
There's something important I need to tell you.
Personal bubble, but I'm listening.
I'm listening.
I'm going to give you B592's reset code. If he hears the code phrase, it'll reset his cognitive processes and make him docile. You'll need to say B592 initialize factory reset, followed by the authorization code Gamma 71 Epsilon. Once he's shut down, I can transport him safely back to the Institute.
Very good.
Good. I'd like to avoid any unnecessary violence.
Well, he might not be alone up there. Violence might be inevitable. That's all, ma'am. Ready when you are.
Oh, violence will be inevitable, but... Alright. Le Fusil, Terra Blaze, Terra Blues, Terra something. I don't speak Swahili. But anyway, this is a shotgun.
Bingo.
We're taking that. Thank you. It has very bad recoil, but it's a pretty decent gun. Cigars, bobby pin, blah blah. You can get the history right here in this Gabriel's terminal. Before the synth was here, before Gabriel was here and took over, this was a contingent of Minutemen that had, well, left the Minutemen. And they tried to be caravan guards. They tried to be upstanding citizens. They tried to keep their Minutemen ideals for a couple of months, but they were starving. They couldn't, people were cheating them out of money for the guards and all that shit. They even executed 2 people that did some raider shit that were Minutemen, and they did some raider stuff. So the boss Minuteman dude that was left, he executed them for what they were doing. But then a couple of months later, he's like, you know what? They want to treat us like raiders. We're going to be raiders. And the whole place turned from Minutemen, former Minutemen, to raiders. And you get the whole story in the computers in Libertalia. It's kind of a sad story because every one of them were upstanding citizens that were Minutemen that tried to keep the law and order in the Commonwealth. And they wound up, because of the political infighting of the Minutemen at the time, and they didn't have a general, they wound up going raider. So it's kind of a sad story for a Minuteman. And to be the general of the Minutemen and read that on that terminal, it's kind of tough. All right. Now there's X688's gun. So X6, where'd you, hey, dude, where'd you go? I didn't tell you to, need you to pick this gun up, dude. I don't want to come back. Well, apparently we're going to have to come back. Give me the antifreeze bottle, water. Yeah, he totally, totally took off. All right. I'm sure there's a magazine in here that I have missed somewhere, but I can't think of where it's at the moment. But there's usually a magazine in places like this, so I just don't see it, and I'm not going to pick all the locks. It's like normally a magazine's not under a lock. Let's save it. we're gonna have to I think there's 3 bodyguards and Gabriel up here, so this should be fun.
Well Judging by your gear, I'm gonna guess you two are agents of the Institute. Just like me. So, made it to the top. Is the Institute so desperate for resources that it's stealing plunder from honest, hard-working Commonwealth gangs?
Let's just go ahead and do the recall code.
B592 initialize factory reset. Authorization Gamma 71 Epsilon.
Boss? You okay? Gabriel, this ain't over!
Engaging target. Following your lead. Nice work, ma'am. I'll take the synth back. This is X688. Ready to relay with reclaimed synth B592.
There we go. Relatively simple. I didn't get sneak attack, so it took more bullets, but it's fine. And this is such a great concept for a base. All the ships blown inland from the nuclear holocaust, and they just made a ring out of them, built them up, and basically turned it into a semi-floating base. Because some of them are sunk, some of them are half sunk, you know, it is what it is. But that is a reclaimed synth. All right, good stuff. Yeah, we're not getting in that terminal, I can tell you that much. Now, I heard a vertibird. I heard the Brotherhood of Steel. Right there. They like to show up late when things hit the fan, apparently. All right, well, let's go home. I have a million stories like that, though. That's funny. I have 4,000 hours in the game. It's not a lot to some people, but it's quite a bit of hours in here. And I still learn stuff every day in this game. There's stuff I still have not seen after 4,000 hours.
Feels like this project has been going on for months.
What project would that be?
Excuse me.
Rumor is Advanced Systems will be starting a new dark matter initiative soon.
Dark matter, huh? You don't got so much, do you?
You are authorized to access my
Yeah, I know I'm authorized. Have a fat man. Because I can come back and get it later. Don't care about that, so I'll sell that. Keep all my psycho. Gonna have to use it to make psycho jet. Because I'm a kid. Right, so I have 3 mini nukes. They weigh a lot. You don't have a lot of money, do you? Alright, that's fine. We can work around that. And You'll owe me 9 caps. It's fine.
Not interested.
For now. Little Sean's gone now.
I'm glad to see you.
Son?
I'm glad to see you return safely. I know the task was difficult, but I needed you to see firsthand how dangerous a rogue synth can be.
Gabriel and his gang were sick bastards, hanging their victims up like trophies. I'm just glad it's over.
While we can do nothing for Gabriel's victims, we can at least take comfort in the knowledge that the threat has been removed. But enough about that. The task is done, and you've returned our synth safely to us. I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome. Well done. While you were away, I had quarters prepared for you. You'll find all the basic necessities, as well as a generous stock of arms and equipment. Go and have a look. I think you'll be quite pleased.
It's not a generous supply of arms and ammo, but okay.
Sir, we've had another situation. A code red.
What? This is the 3rd time in 2 weeks. This is unacceptable. How could this happen?
We think there was a system glitch. We're looking into it.
Damn it, you're all useless. I'll figure out what happened. But in the meantime, tell the others to be on high alert. I want more patrols and more rounds.
Right away, sir.
If you see anything even remotely suspicious, report it immediately. This absolutely cannot happen again. Got it?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Your quarters are just inside, ma'am. When you're finished here, ma'am, Father wants to see you.
Very well. Clean room suit. 13 rounds. 5 stim packs. That's not bad. An Institute rifle. That's my arms and armor. So yeah. Great. Yeah, that's Sean, that's not a generous supply. I could go through that in my bathroom. What? Anyway, uh, 4,000 hours it's pretty decent. But I've been playing this game since it came out, so I think what, 10, 12 years, something like that. 10 years. I think it had its anniversary a few months ago. So yeah, I've been playing it since the day it released.
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done, all that he has built.
Remember, health and happiness go hand in hand.
I'm sure it do. Doc's not in. All right.
Hello, Mother. Tell me, what would you do when someone has stolen from you?
I think you already know the answer to that
After
one.
everything I've been through to find you, I think you already know.
I'm sorry, Mother. Of course, you're right. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. They no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs?
Yep, they are crazy.
They're crazy, thinking machines are alive.
Agreed. However noble they may believe themselves to be, they are thieves. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
Sounds pretty simple.
Hopefully, yes. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
Hey, I'll act quickly. You can count on me.
You'll have a contact waiting for you just outside Bunker Hill. Good luck.
All right. Well, if I don't go turn a quest in, I'm going to be stuck with the prototype in my inventory forever. So, because inventory, miscellaneous, Carrington's prototype, quest items cannot be removed from your inventory. And it weighs 5 pounds. So, we are going to go turn that quest in. Yeah, they have a Tech Marine Space Marine too. Yes. Yep. Cougar informed me of that a couple of weeks ago. A week ago, something like that. I have not been able to play it because graphics card, but you know.
And the new girl patched me up, put me on her shoulder, and blasted her way through the rest of the complex. Synths everywhere.
Carrying you the whole time?
Amazing, right?
That's one word for it. Deacon told me you single-handedly secured Carrington's prototype, disabled a minefield, and wiped out 100 Gen 1s. So is any of that true?
Well, maybe not.
Have to sign her up, Des.
You've certainly made an impression on Deacon. He's never spoken about, or lied about, anyone so highly before. Welcome to the Railroad, Agent.
Glad
right.
to be aboard.
It seems we're very lucky to have you.
Themes
you're
until
in.
I kill all of you.
Now we need to know what to call you. Secrecy keeps us alive. Code names are a part of that. So what's yours?
Yeah, just call me Fixer.
Call me Fixer.
Fixer certainly seems an apt name. Your first official order is to deliver Dr. Carrington his prototype and see if he can use another pair of hands. But first, it's time to meet the rest of the gang. The location of our HQ is one of our most tightly guarded secrets.
Up top,
so
you gotta be careful.
Coming in or out.
Never know when you're being
You never
watched.
can tell when you're being watched.
Yeah, the OBS signals are going in and out, man. It's not you. It's not you, it's me.
This is it. It may lack the amenities of the switchboard, but it's safe, and we've taken precautions not to be surprised again. Things are chaotic.
Yeah, well,
so there's
you
plenty for you
failed
to do.
at taking precautions. Just so you know.
Desdemona told me to give you this.
An extraordinary feat to recover this, but that's hardly the point. Without a lick of training, and us knowing hardly anything about you, Des has invited you to join HQ. It would have been nice if she had consulted with her second-in-command, but what's done is done. Since you're here now, we might as well put you to work.
I'm counting on each of you to show her the ropes.
Tell me what you need, Doc.
One of our field agents, Old Man Stockton, needs help with the runaway synth, H222. So headquarters, as always, puts out the fires that others can't be bothered to put out themselves. The paranoid old bat won't even tell us the problem. He insists that we get our intel from a dead drop.
Sounds like an important mission.
It is. After Switchboard, we're so short-handed I have little choice but to throw you into the deep end. The dead drop is a mailbox with a rail sign on it. It's a common means of communication for us, so keep an eye out for them. When you make contact with Stockton, he won't give you the time of day unless you give him the proper countersign. The current sign is, do you have a Geiger counter? And the counter is, mine is in the shop. Please tell me Deacon taught you that at least.
He taught me what I need to know, including that.
It appears our resident pathological liar didn't completely neglect your training. Stockton is a prominent businessman at Bunker Hill. The dead drop will be near there. Use the escape tunnel in the back to get there quicker.
Glad you signed on. Means I might get to take the occasional night off.
And sorry, Glory, I'm gonna have to kill you later, and I regret it because I like you. But yeah. Anyway, I'm not sure. We're not. I haven't heard any thunder or anything. We may have some wind blowing, but I haven't really heard a lot of anything, to be quite honest. Can we teleport out of here yet? We are a member, so we should be able to teleport out. Yes, good. Yes. I love Deacon, I really do. His jokes keep me going in the game, but I hate the railroad. So, eh. But with the way the signals are going in and out, we could be in bad weather, and I wouldn't even know it at the moment. Okay, so are we ready to do Bunker Hill yet? I'm not going to do any more railroad quests. I'm not going to do the Stockton quest or any of that. We'll fail it in a little while. We do have a, let's do our level up. We're 38 now. Now I can take this one, or I can save it and we can get both gun nut and armor at our next level, because they're both 39. Will give us 2 points. Come on now, Dust Bunny. And I don't kill all the people I like. I just kill the people that are in the Railroad that I like, and some of them in the Brotherhood that I like. When I side with another faction, I kill some in the Institute I like. But you will probably hear me talking, and I'll go ahead and cover a little bit of it right now. I hate the endings, with an S, the endings of this game, because there are basically 3 different endings. You can side with the Institute, you can side with the Brotherhood. Well, there's 4. You can side with the Brotherhood, you can side with the Railroad, or you can side with the Minutemen. Most of the time, because I love the Institute, I will do a Minutemen Institute playthrough. And I don't destroy the Institute, which means that I have to take out the Railroad and the Brotherhood. So most of the time I wind up having to kill 2 factions. If you side with the Brotherhood, you have to kill the Railroad and the Institute. If you side with the Railroad, you have to kill the Brotherhood and the Institute. If you go with the Minutemen, you don't have to kill anybody but the Institute. So, but I hate all of the endings. Like, even if I side with, like right now, I'm going to side with the Institute, I still can't change policy. I can decide whether they make more sense or make more weapons, and that's it. And my companions that I normally have, I'm running this one with no companions, but the companions that I normally have, when I go back and talk to them, they freaking yell at me for siding with the Institute, because the Institute's the boogeyman. Yeah, I have a mod called Subversion that actually gives me better endings. And I do use it sometimes, but every now and then that mod is buggy as hell. But you can actually, with Subversion, I can make it where I don't have to kill anybody. Everybody, I can make deals with everybody. And I don't have to kill any of the factions. I may have to kill 1 or 2 people in the factions, but I don't have to wipe out the faction itself. Yeah, in vanilla, you definitely cannot do that. So, I wanted anyone to go, and I blasted him. So, I mean, it's up to the player character whether they agree. Like, the very first game that I ever played, I had to quit playing. I had to quit playing that game and start over, because I had no idea what was going to happen. It was the very first time I'd ever played the game, and it just come out. I was 4 days into it. I roll up to the Institute, and he's my son. And I'm like, what? Because I was playing Minutemen. I was going to do a Minutemen playthrough. And I'm like, what? He's my son, you know? And then they were like, all right, well, we got to go blow him up, and, you know, he's going to die and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I can't shoot my son. You know, I can't do that. I have since, in the 10 years afterwards, I have since gotten over that, and I will blast him in a heartbeat. But that very first game, I couldn't do it. Yeah, see, like with Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, you had choices, and your choices mattered. You had karma. Either you were going to be good or evil, and it was decided by your karma, the things that you did in the game. This game, they took all that out and said, oh, we made a better game. No, you totally screwed up my game, because there's no consequences. There's no consequences for whatever you do. A few people may dislike you. Like, if you go Raider, like if I go to Nuka World and I go Raider, Preston Garvey will hate me. But that's it. He'll just hate me. We'll never be friends again. Oh, big loss. I love Preston Garvey, don't get me wrong, but it's not that great. Well, I also, you know, I mean, I don't really associate all that with what I would honestly really do, but in this game, yeah, I'll blast him, because he's a narcissistic asshole. It's just plain and simple. He is a narcissistic asshole. And when he tells you to do something, he expects it to be done. You know, no matter what it, oh, go wipe them out. You better go wipe them out, you know. Yeah. Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, they had so many ways that you could go. You could build your character a million different ways. This one, you can build them different ways, but all the perks are going to have to be used anyway. And if you want something like if I want to make stuff in my settlements like workstations, I have to get local leader to build workstations. I have to have charisma and get it down to 6 to build workstations. To build workstations to work on guns and armor and stuff, to make chemicals and things like that. If you want to build those, you have to have that. And that is the dumbest thing in the world, because what does being a leader, what does being a leader in this so-called settlement that I'm building have to do with me building a workbench? Nothing. Exactly. And he is definitely a threat to society. I think we're going to hold the point for right now so that we can do the gun nut and the armorer. The last point in sneak just means that I can engage stealth at a distance and people will lose me. So yeah, we'll hold that point. Let's see. Let's go to Sanctuary for right now. Look at that grenade launcher. Oh. That thing is sexy. Oh, definitely. Definitely. And you know what? Lock me building workbenches behind engineering. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Locking my workbenches behind a local leader perk is stupid. It's just stupid. All right, put that up. Good to go there. Keep my backpack. We may need the backpack. All right, that's good. Now we got one salvage beacon out somewhere, so let's go. Oh, it said Red Rocket. We should actually be dumping all this at Red Rocket, but it's fine. Okay. Give me that. Okay. All right, there we go. I'll move all of it from Red Rocket or to Red Rocket eventually. There is a 50 caliber hunting rifle, but the 50 cal, the one that we all know so well from. Hello?
Exterminated.
That did not turn out so well for you, did it? The 50 caliber that we know so well from New Vegas is not in the game. Technically, it's a creation club, but yeah. All right, so we've gotten rid of the radiation. What time is it? It is 10. Okay. We've gotten stuff down to 168. We're normal weight there. All right, so Institute. All right, are we ready to do Bunker Hill? I think that... All right, so we do Bunker Hill. We're going to fight the Brotherhood and the Railroad. Now, technically, I don't have to take out any of them. Now, I never joined the Brotherhood. I did do Dance's quest. I haven't joined the Brotherhood. Did join the Railroad. The Railroad won't shoot at me. The Brotherhood might. If they do, I'll blast them. But first things first, I want to go set some defenses up at Lion Outpost. It's just a game, Dust Bunny. It's not real. I am a nice guy. And nice guys always finish last. And that's what we need to know. All right, Lion Outpost right there. Now the Brotherhood, the Pridwin's in. Yeah, Space Marine 2, yeah, that would probably make her a little nervous too. I finish sometimes. Wait, what are we talking about? All right, now whether I get attacked right off the bat here is... It's like I said, the Pridwin is in. That means there are reinforcements there. Okay, so what I want to do... We want to be very careful getting closer over there at the... I don't think we're going to get attacked. I don't. However, I want to make sure we don't get attacked. All right, so... We need generators. Hello. Give me generators. And we're going to need power lines. All right, that is 20. Let's go one more. That'll be 30 power. That is 30 interconnected power. Let's remove that. All right, this would be missile turrets. We are going to aim missile turrets that away. All right, cannot put them up there. I can put... Well, I got one up there, so that'll work for now. I got two up there. Okay. All right. Okay, now, much do these things take? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. That's 24 power. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think y'all want to step across that street. What? Okay. Any connections that are broke, it will knock those in that line out. And if something hits back here and breaks this connection, it will knock them all out. But all they have to do is be mad at me, and I show up here. Yeah, that's it. That's all they got to do. Now, I could throw an artillery smoke grenade off in that yard, but we're gonna wait. Oh yeah, I wasn't done yet. I was not done yet. You gotta be kind of careful on what you can and can't build, though, especially with Conquest, because like Conquest won't let you, like this car. Normally we should scrap this. We would be able to scrap this car, but we cannot do it. The Conquest can't scrap the sign, can't scrap these. There's so much that you cannot scrap. Now this I can, so that is a good thing there. But let's go over here now. That gives it a little bit of height there. My next character, he's gonna heavily use Conquest. It's gonna be massive. Okay, so now this guy. Let's go. Let's look at barn walls. See, and it won't let it snap there. Yeah. All right. Okay. So this is actually meant to do nothing but blow up stuff around here. That's all it's going to do. If they become an enemy and they get too close, this is going to open up on them. It'll show me this. It will show me this getting attacked, and I can just come over here and go to town. Okay. Now, we are ready for Bunker Hill. All right, Bunker Hill. On the off chance of sounding psychotic, I do love to jump back in the middle of a whole bunch of stuff and then it just falls over dead. It's awesome. And it's even better if I can make it look cool. All right, let's go meet our contact, who is a jerk.
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah. The line at the car wash? Super long. Took me forever.
Your attempt at humor is wasted. Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. The mission's parameters just changed. We're going shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
All right, Brotherhood. You shoot at me, I will annihilate you. Dude, don't run up on me. You're a courser. You started shooting. Two enemies shooting each other with laser rifles and they don't even go for cover. You got your ass kicked, horser, by a dude in a tin can. I'm sorry, I'm enjoying the show. This one little courser dude. Do you mind? I mean, seriously. Anyway. You shoot at me, I'm gonna kill all of you. I'm just saying. They already shot a bird down. Railroad shooting well, they were shooting up there at the bird. Now they're ooh, that's a Gatling laser. Oh, this is great. Love a good battle. And this one is one of their better battles. Dude, get up. Now see, these guys have not given me any reason to kill them. I did Dance's quest. You know, I'm relatively friendly with them for right now. I have not been ordered to kill them. So I don't have anything, I'm not going to shoot them. If they shoot me, I'll take them out. The railroad, on the other hand, you have got to be the worst courser in the history of coursers. You are standing with no cover. Never mind. Just never mind. All right. I'll jetpack over the frickin' gate. Who are you shooting at?
Let's do this.
Why is the railroad? You guys are shooting caravan guards. Okay, so the courser's shooting the caravan guards too. What the heck? All right. What kind of weapon is? Oh, you're in the way. What do you got right now? Hello? Try and look at your gun, man. Okay, never mind. Anyway, you're in the door, dude. Can you move, please? Thank you. All right.
Heck, what was that? Right here.
All right. Yeah, up there. I killed the turret. My mission was to come get these guys.
I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you let me go.
F633. Initiate reset. Authorization code Delta 62 Arcus. All right, Sim.
Please.
C322. Initiate reset. Authorization code Gamma 49 Typhoon. You there, Synth.
Come on, please. Just don't.
B257. Initiate reset. Authorization code Theta 93 Stratus.
For now.
No sudden moves.
Please, no.
Y915. Initiate reset. Authorization code Beta 77 Tempest.
Dude.
That's all of them. Objective complete. Return to the town. Make sure all hostiles have been eliminated. I will relay the synths back to the Institute. Report to Father upon your return, and good work.
Yeah, good work. You still are the worst Forcer I've ever seen. Alright, who's gonna shoot at me? I mean, yeah, I know, right? It's amazing I haven't been shot.
Hold this position.
You'll dig in and hold the position. Oh. You'll dig in.
We're not backing down. We're gonna protect what's ours.
Yeah, what's yours? Any idea what's yours? What actually belongs to you? Yeah, what's yours? Please tell me. You know, you took something that was mine. You didn't think twice about that, did you? You should have thought twice about that. Oh, cooking oil. I may need that. Thank you.
We're not backing
You kill him?
We're gonna protect what's ours.
You're gonna protect? That's a nice gun.
What the? Should have run.
Should have ran, huh? Shouldn't have wasted so many bullets, but whatever. I don't need fusion cores, are too heavy. Gatling laser, give me that. Yeah, and I already got the sense out of here, so they're not really protecting anything, but like I said, they're gonna protect what's theirs, but they're gonna take what's mine. Yeah, I don't like that. You want to take something that I worked for and I got, but you're gonna protect what's yours. Yeah. Anyway, once we get outside, there are going to be more. Now, honestly, I should go ahead and gear up, go talk to Father, turn that quest in, turn that mission in, go gear up, and then go take out the railroad, because now we've reached that point.
A regrettable occurrence.
Hello? Combat initiated.
Oh, well, I'm not going to shoot caravan guards. The synths have made that thing now, but I'm not going to be shooting caravan guards. Hey Kessler, how you doing?
Please stand still.
Now, stop shooting Kessler. Kessler's a good person. She gave me a trade tent. Where the hell are you going, dude? You were out of here. I am off like a prom dress.
Destroy every last synth they're hiding.
Hey, how you doing? You shoot through walls now? It's a wall, guy.
Destroy every last synth they're hiding.
Okay.
Destroy every last synth they're hiding.
Now, in my head, they're zealots. I can tell. But again, they haven't pissed me off yet. Alright. Well, let's teleport back and go talk to Father. And then, you know, that's a minigun.
Engaging Camp Institute is foolish.
We ain't easy pickings, asshole.
Your termination is inevitable.
Oh, that's the fancy sound one. Oh, hello.
What the?
You are damaging valuable Institute property.
Can you just get shot enough to fall over dead? Please? Maybe?
Calculating most efficient attack.
Oh well. It was a thought. Anyway, alright, let's get out of here. Now, I could have just went to CIT and then climbed up on the roof. But that would have taken a couple of hours to go from Bunker Hill to CIT. It would have been dark. This way, it's going to take a few minutes. I'll teleport into the Institute and then teleport out to CIT and get up on the roof. Alright, now we go to CIT. Sometimes I take part in that battle. Sometimes. That time though, I mean, like I said, we're not enemies with the Brotherhood yet. The railroad is stolen from me, and they think I'm a part of their organization. So they think everything's good, and that's when I'm going to strike. But first, we need to finish up what we're doing here.
Sean?
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
It's not so bad.
It's not so bad, really. People manage.
Perhaps, but at a cost too great to be worth it. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
Kellogg called me the backup.
Did he? Well, he was correct. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
So you let me out.
So it was you. You let me out?
Yes. It was my decision. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts.
Sorry,
Would
Remy
the
brought me
Commonwealth
food.
corrupt you, as it has everything else?
So see, even
Would you
now,
even
he
survive?
was performing an
Perhaps most
experiment
curious to me.
on us.
Would you
That's funny. Maybe now you can
After
start
all
seeing
this
reasons why you would blast him.
attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
Sean, you need to know. I still love you.
I can see that you do. Well, it's remarkable. There are greater things to come after your success at Bunker Hill. The synths have been safely returned and will be repurposed. Thank you for your work. I hope you weren't at too much risk.
No, I was just running around making fun of the Courser mostly.
There's always a risk. It was worth it.
I'm glad you see it that way. The railroad remains an annoyance, of course.
Not for long.
But they'll be dealt with as necessary. And you, well, you've passed the test, as they say. You have done well. Please, take this as a token of my appreciation. Our appreciation, really. It's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
Okay. So this time I'm not going to go into the Institute. I'm going to go straight to Sanctuary. Actually, I'm going to go straight to Red Rock. I may have to go back into the Institute to get some ammo. But stick around, Dust Bunny. You don't want to miss the next 15 minutes. Because I'm going to show you some fireworks. have parasites. Lovely. Sleeping in my own bed and I get parasites. Yay. Luckily, I have the cure for that. Let's have a steak. Properly fed now. There we go. Okay, now. Drop off everything we don't need. There's a beacon. Gonna need it. Right. Ammo. Alright, we probably will have to go back and get some mini nukes. The fat man. Alright, we're gonna need mini nukes. Now I know I sold 3 in the Institute. They should still be there. I'm only gonna need about 4, or should only need about 4. Especially in this game. The only place I've never actually got a disease, I think, is inside the Institute. All right. Okay. Let's go to the Institute now. We do have our 2 level ups also. So that's nice.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
Nope. Alright, so we do not have any mini nukes. Huh. Well, that makes me sad. That means this is going to be a little bit harder. Okay. Can do it without it, so all right, let's sell that. That's gonna give us a little money. Yeah, there we go. All right.
Requisition clearance granted. How may I help you?
Okay, show. Nordhagen Beach is under attack. Well, that's kind of sad. Really? This is gonna be a lot of people in there, though. There's at least 12 people in there. One of them is Glory, who has a minigun. Oh, hello. Already?
Major fracture detected.
Suffer! Suffer and bleed!
Severe injuries detected. Automatic medical systems engaged.
Whoa, okay, okay, more. Oh, there's even more.
Minor trauma detected. Major lacerations detected.
I don't know why the Raiders showed up to help us, but I'll take it. Look, dude, I'm tired of you shooting me.
Seek medical attention.
Oh, he has a laser rifle. Okay. Yep, I was not where you expected me to be, was I? Alright, now the Raiders. Wait a minute, who just shot me with it? Have a nice day. That ain't it.
Just get warmed up over here. Nuts.
That was quite a few enemies. I didn't know the Raiders were going to show up. Interesting. Okay, y'all, I'm going to take a quick bio. 5 minutes or less. We'll be right back. And then we're going to go get all our stuff together. We're going to take care of the railroad.
get you some new shoes soon.
It can wait a little longer.
All right, we are back. Sorry, I had to eat real quick too, so I got that knocked out. And I gave a little thought to the problem. So let's first off go ahead and do what we planned on doing. One there, one there. All right. Thank you very much. All right. Now we will. How much am I carrying on me right now? Good. That's good enough. Okay. So let's go to the Institute first. Yeah, roommate brought me food, and I had to take a quick bio and eat some food. And she's been making this like clove tea.
Minor lacerations detected.
With like star anise in it, and some other stuff. And the star anise is pretty overpowering, so she got me some pineapple juice to add to the clove stuff. And it's pretty damn good, and it's really good for you, so I had to go get some of that. Let me yell that across the house. She says, hey, hey. Okay. So we're gonna swap.
Good to see
this.
You feeling well today?
Yep, feeling pretty good actually. Yep, I'm about to go take out a whole faction. What's not to like? Okay, so now that it'll be almost instantaneous travel, we can either go straight into the HQ, or we can go to the church and figure out where we want to go. Well, I'm gonna straight up go in. We don't have a fat man, but we do have a spray and pray. It's pretty good. It's got cloves, star anise, cinnamon, and some it's a couple other things, but it's meant to actually help control her blood sugar a lot better. And then it does, of course, different things. Now, just drinking it straight, the star anise is so overpowering, and it gives such a bitter aftertaste. It was not that delicious for me. But with the pineapple juice, it makes it a lot better. All right, we're gonna save. We have a door at our back, and it's a hallway. And there's our primary target.
Not hiding this time.
There's Glory. Goodbye, Tom. There's Deacon. Sorry, Deacon. Pam is gonna just run scared. She's not a combat model. Now we have to have Carrington, Desdemona, and Deacon all need to be dead. I know Deacon's dead. There's Desdemona. Tinker's dead. There's Carrington. And then there's Tinker. Done. You should not have taken what was mine. That's all I'm saying. If you would have let me keep my chip, you might be alive.
Nice.
I'll take that comic and leave. Thank you. All right. Now that that bit of unpleasantness is done, you know, this is on survival. That was awesome. We just walked right through that. It would have been more flashy with the Batman, but I'll take it.
Feeling well today?
I got a few bullets in me. You can do anything about that,
Dad
maybe?
says I'm as good as he is with computers.
Yeah. Well, we'll discuss you later, buddy.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
I think I'm addicted. So let's take an addictol. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, psycho addiction. Yep. So we have an addictol on us. Actually, instead of taking that, where is the egg omelet? Right there. Cures addictions. We'll just eat some eggs.
Call this a clean floor. Are your visual receptors
Good, we're all here.
malfunctioning? Can you not see the
I think it's time we...
Excuse me, but what exactly is she doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ao has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
No.
I have no idea what that is.
I'll admit I'm relieved. It's intended to be something of a classified project, which I'm sure means everyone already knows about it. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises, and that time is over. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Sounds like an important step.
Well, that's an understatement. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I am not overly fond of putting my own mother in harm's way, she has proven more than capable of handling herself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
What?
Please,
Can't be serious.
everyone, please, I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
There must be something we can do to help you.
The only thing that matters now is continuing the Institute's work. It will be all right. I assure you, we can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my mother as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really?
Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? She isn't one of us. She isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my mother has already proven herself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
Our technology must improve.
See what I was telling you? That's funny. He says something and that's it.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once. I'm sorry, Mother. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
I can do it.
I can do the job.
Of course you can. That's why I made the decision. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead for all of us, but for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
You're not gonna believe this. That's funny, but he is dying of cancer. Yes. It's very ironic. All right, have we done trade quests? I think we have, so we may not be able to take out Justin Ayo on this one. Yeah, we've done tradecraft. So we may not be able to replace Justin Ayo, which sucks, but it is what it is. But first, let's go talk to him real quick and see.
Scanning.
Have you seen J522 around? He didn't show up for duty today, and I can't see.
Check robotics. He was probably scheduled for routine maintenance.
Nothing to report, ma'am.
If we can't, it's fine, because
I'm looking forward to the next mission.
Very nice, very nice. Because
Unit
we're just
688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
Thank you. He should.
X6.
Was that Justin A.O. that just went in?
At full capacity.
That sounded like Justin A.O. Let's make sure. I was trying to get ahead of him, but
We're all looking forward to working with you.
yep, there he is.
It was an honor to fight at your side.
Carry on, ma'am.
My compliments on getting B592 back to us so quickly.
Justin?
If you're going to be in Diamond City anytime soon, I have a favor to ask you. You might not be aware of it, but the city's mayor is a synth, an Institute plant. He monitors developments in the Commonwealth and compiles reports on matters of possible interest to us. Since you visit the surface more than anyone else down here, I figured you could pick up the latest report.
See, this is why I don't like him, but no problem. I'll pick it up for you.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Good. The mayor will be waiting in his office. He'll give you the report, and then you'll bring it back to me. Remember, discretion is vital to our operations in Diamond, so try to keep a low profile.
Have you met me?
Pardon me.
All right, so yeah, we can't get the quest because we've already done tradecraft. It's fine because we're not really going to be in the Institute. Once we finish the main storyline, we're probably going to be done with this character because I've already planned out another one. I usually don't keep going after I finish the main storyline on most of these, although it has been requested that I keep going on at least one character, but it's got to be a good one and one that I can keep doing stuff on. Okay, so now we need to go talk to Allie Fillmore. We did level up. I can put the last point there and sneak. Alright, so where's Allie? She is over here.
I can't express how truly humbling.
Dr. Fillmore.
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go over the details. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday. We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
Okay, so?
What's a beryllium agitator?
The details would be lost on you. No offense. The point is, it'll allow us to boost the reactor's power and get it running sooner than planned. You just keep me safe. I'll worry about the agitator.
Sounds good. I'd appreciate the company.
Not as much as I'd appreciate coming back in one piece. I don't like going above ground unless there's no other option. But here we are, with our options dwindling quickly. Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this. Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing around the area. We don't want them getting the agitator before we do. Head on up to the relay, and I'll meet you there.
All right.
Requisition clearance.
We need to make some room. I need all that. I'm keeping those and those. We will be able to use salvage beacon, so it's not really a big deal. All right, give me my 311. But yeah, it's very ironic that he was taken out of the vault because his DNA was not corrupted. He had pure DNA. Was not exposed to radiation in any way. He was raised at the Institute. 60 years later, he's dying of cancer. You cannot make this stuff up. We are going to use the relay. Yes. We are going Institute. Y'all knock it off, kitty kitties. We failed the Brotherhood quest. Now, we do not have proper radiation protection once we reach the reactor room, but we'll do the best we can.
You were right. The Brotherhood sure is here. Guess we'll have to go through them.
Ha! Found you! Pops off. Live the brother.
You didn't.
Minor trauma detected. Major blood loss detected. Seek medical attention.
Can we get off of being stuck there? No mercy, huh?
Vital signs critical.
Alright. Yeah, he's not dying as quickly as he should. Alright, so first things first.
Please.
We'll have to search the rest of the building.
Okay. I'm not really worried about looting all the bodies at the moment. Alright, let's get out of here. Glad you can make it, Allie.
Wait, what was that?
Honor and glory. For victory. Suppress and glory. Taking damage.
Ow.
Elbow shattered.
Blow the conduit! Now!
Emergency. Nuclear detonation detected.
Power to the elevators.
Warning. Hazardous radiation levels detected.
That'll do it.
Cut my power. All right, now I think we're clear. Lab key. Did that say no? Assault rifle. All right.
Major lacerations detected.
Victoria.
There we go.
Now we want that.
Perfect.
Yay.
Kill him! Cut!
There's that rabbit leg with that rabbit.
Minor trauma detected.
Live the brother.
Dumbass.
Over here! Over here! Honor and glory.
You had a rocket launcher. You could have just fired at me. It would have been fine. Instead, you gave your position away. There you go. 25 feet that away.
Unit down!
Not the one dying. Yeah. All right, we're about out of ammo with this thing. It's an exploding Tommy gun. It was good.
Who's there?
Ruh-roh.
Right here.
Oh, you get to live. All right.
There's the reactor. Not a bad piece of work for its time.
Yeah, not a bad piece of work for its time. Like we can do any better now? Alright, there's gonna be a lot of robots coming out of this thing when we're done. Okay. Wait, donut mix? No. Dog bowl. Ugh. Excuse me. Alright, there's a robot behind that door and that door. And we can't hack computers, so lovely. We can pick locks, but we can't hack computers. Alright. Toss that down.
Guess they weren't so good at mitigating radiation back in those
Warning.
days.
Hazardous. Radiation levels detected.
Now cycling airlock. Please wait.
Let's give me some heal over time.
Initiating decontamination sequence.
We don't need that.
Decontamination complete. You may proceed.
And we have to go. Yeah, it's that bad. Nope. Way too much radiation in there. So,
Please wait.
So,
Decontamination complete.
is there a suit in here somewhere? Because our armor only gives us 100 resist. We need a lot more than that. Don't want to be without my armor. But it is what it is. There we go. Hazmat, Rad-X. Okay. All right. We will try that.
Please wait. Decontamination complete.
The thing we're looking for.
Huge difference, huh?
Warning. Hazardous radiation levels detected.
Security alert in the reactor chamber. Emergency
Yep, we're getting the hell up out of here. All right. Because we are very low on ammo.
Please wait. Decontaminate. Complete.
Threat analysis yellow.
Severe injuries detected. Warning, internal bleeding detected. Seek medical attention.
Deadly force. Please direct complaint report. Put down your weapons and submit to authority. Initiate.
Initiate that.
We have a situation. Perimeter movement detected. Possible stealth.
These guys just don't know when they're beaten, do they? I'll help the synths buy some time. Make sure you get back to the Institute with the agitator.
You'll help buy some time. Yeah.
Make me come find you.
Looks like they've retreated.
Okay. I knew I was hearing male voices, but all right. Get out of here before signals get even worse. Now, for those who don't know, that is the point. That when you cross that point, there's no going back. Because that is the main quest that lets you decide who you're going to support. And we just decided to support the Institute. That's pretty much how that works. And now we are enemies of the Brotherhood. There's no going back and shaking their hands now. It's done. We are enemies of the Brotherhood. So all those missile launchers I have set up in Cambridge, they're going to be going off pretty regularly. All right, let's get out of here. I actually do not have Spell Strike. I'm not sure if Boogs has it, but I know I don't have it. That's one of the recipes we've never gotten to drop for us. Jen got one to drop for him, but I can't remember what it was.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
You know I can't talk about that.
Yeah, she doesn't have it. Yeah. I swear Jen did find something. I don't know if it's Spell Strike. It may have been Battle Mend, but I can't remember exactly.
The Institute's a big place. It might take a while to learn where everything is.
Dr. Fillmore?
I think that was enough excitement.
Requests should be directed to the Facilities Division.
Okay. Now, it is nighttime outside because it's very dark in here, so we're going to go ahead and give it a save. And OBS has been going in and out all night. We've been buffering on the video and everything.
Challenge our assumptions.
Yeah, challenge your assumptions. Yes, I am the director. And I can check on Virgil too. But anyway, we'll probably be back with this Friday or Saturday. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday is all going to be World of Warcraft. We will be on WoW again. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. But right now, we've been going for about 4 hours, and I'm going to be honest with y'all, I'm done with OBS right now. The signal's just dropping out and everything buffering and all that is getting on my nerves. So, I appreciate all of you hanging out with us. And we'll be back, is it past midnight yet? Yeah, it is past. We'll be back later on tonight with WoW. So hopefully we'll see y'all then. Dust Bunny, thanks for doing a great job. And we'll see you later tonight, hopefully. Everybody get some rest. Have a great evening, and we'll see you later.